Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the State Palace Theater, great venue here in New Orleans, for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds in the heavyweight division between these two great warriors.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, his opponents in the blue corner, please welcome Express Wilderness.
Okay, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight, touch gloves.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one.
During your training career, is this the type of matchup that you liked when you had a power puncher facing another power puncher?
No.
Wow! That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Well, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
Get in there. Let's go. Get it out. Get it out.
Willis is moving things around the way he wants things to be. Kind of decorating his interior, that fight game on the inside, moving his man. Blocks the headshot. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Oh, and there you go. A harsh left hand by Mike Tyson. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. What happened to the get-to-know-ya? They're getting to know each other real quick here.
Unbelievable. I feel like I'm at a fancy restaurant.
Oh! Mike Tyson's in a bad place right now. He was tagged.
Come on now, guys. Keep busy. Come on.
He was stunned, but now he's surviving. 1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Nothing there on the punch by Willis. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. Oh, Willis is stunned, and he is hurt.
Come on now, guys. Come on. Keep busy. Keep busy.
End of the round there. He was able to stun his opponent. Teddy, when you're training a guy that's coming off a round where he just got to his man, what do you do? Do you say, hey, I saw that, and here's how you did it? How do you approach that?
Well, you want to make sure you remind them exactly what you're talking about, how he set it up. Don't think about just the big punch that landed. Remember.
Oh, and there you go. Mike Tyson's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned.
Come on now.
Fires right back at him. Forceful uppercut by Willis.
Hey, no holding, no holding.
Tyson takes that blow and now looks to clinch.
He
Punch
wants
it
to
out, guys.
clear his head right now, but not just physically, emotionally. He wants to get rid of that memory. He wants to make sure that he can move on after this and get aggressive again.
And now you're seeing the beard that this guy possesses, because he went from stunned and damage to staying right upright.
Oh, this is like Santa Claus's beard. I'm telling you right now.
Mike Tyson's nailed by a huge uppercut.
Willis is scoring very well with the uppercut. What could his opponent be doing to defend against it better?
Well, if he sees that hand drop a little bit, instead of the shoulder tipping, if you drop that hand to throw the uppercut, there could be an opening, and he should look for that with the hook. Counter right back. That hand drops, bang, beat him to the mark with the hook.
Halfway through round number 2.
They go, each man getting the best of it. Parries that punch away. Hey, if you can throw them all, you may just land them all, and there it is! Willis is stunned, and he is hurt. Well, his opponent doesn't like that, but that's exactly what he was trying to do, just create some space there. Protecting his head well with his guard. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Blocks the headshot. So here we are at the end of the round. And this is the only chance these guys get to not throw at each other.
Yeah, this is a break. You know, a lot of times fighters find their own way of taking a break during the fight, during the round. These guys really need this minute rest.
Willis is just not able to land many punches to the body here, and he's fighting a faster fighter. You would think he would make that commitment.
Yeah, you know, he should have talked to a plumber, because a plumber would have told him, you know, you wanna put a leak in somebody's basement. Well, you know what you do? You go and you open up some pipes downstairs, and then all of a sudden there's going to be a lot of flooding. Then the upstairs ain't too good anymore. Well, the upstairs won't be too good for this fast guy if there's some leaking in the basement, but you got to break those pipes. You got to do some punching downstairs.
Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Good block there by Tyson.
What do you think is most misunderstood about the heavyweight division?
I think it's human nature for people to see these big Goliaths, that they start to think that, hey, they're more sure of themselves, that these guys have more of an abundance of security about themselves, about confidence. And really, it's the opposite. In some ways, these big giants, they're really unsure of themselves because they know they can do damage. They're also worried about damage being done to them.
On the mark, the counterpunch by Willis. What a chin. Can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing?
And more importantly, can his opponent believe it? You know what? You want to hit a guy, so you figure that that's a good thing, that's an encouraging thing. This is a case where his opponent might get discouraged just by seeing his guy take those kind of shots.
There it is! Willis is in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned.
Come on now, work it out.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Mike Tyson.
Get in there, let's go.
Willis is just not landing any body punches in this fight.
Well, he looks like a guy who hasn't been taught that. We're getting a little bit of an x-ray, a little bit of a peek into what his trainers show him in the gym or what they don't show him.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3. So we come to the end of the round, and clearly a confidence booster for this man. He got to his opponent. He was able to stun him. Teddy, when a fighter comes back after doing what he just did, you see them almost light up, like get a little boost of energy because of that?
Yeah, it does build your confidence a little bit. You know, it makes you feel more secure. I can control this man. I had my way.
Blocks that punch. Targeted counter punch by Tyson. Wow, great action right from the start. Hey, I don't know that they can keep up this pace, but if they do, what a night we got ahead of us.
Yeah, we're getting tired just watching this early part.
Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Parries that punch intended for the head.
Through the years, especially in the heavyweight division, there have been some guys that can throw a good right uppercut. But when Tyson fully dips and gets all that body behind it, it's as good a right uppercut as we've ever seen.
Yeah, it's coming from Brooklyn. You know, it's coming from a place that really you wish that you didn't have to visit because you get hit with that punch. He's putting everything into it, but he sets it up nice. He hits you behind the back a little bit in the rib area, and then all of a sudden, when your arm moves a little bit, it's coming up the middle.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. Good scoring counterpunch by Tyson. Eddie, is it possible that he didn't respect this fighter coming into the fight? Now, I know a lot of people would say, yeah, he's ahead on the scorecards. But you can just see the style of fight that this is, that he's being tested.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of two things. This guy being better than his record would indicate, and what you touched on, that...
Oh, and there you go. Mike Tyson's been stunned.
All right, come on now. Come on, work it out. Work it out. See some punches here.
Willis's nose is bloodied up. Who knows how that started right there, but the bottom line is he's got to deal with it.
No holding.
Good job with another left hand. And we come to the end of the round, and he really got to his opponent that time, Teddy. He stunned him.
He stunned him. He's hearing a little tweeting going on, a little singing from the birds in his head.
Perfect example of what you get when warriors decide to act like warriors. These two have acted that way all night long.
They've acted that way, and they behaved that way, and they have been that way all their lives.
Mike Tyson on the inside can do such damage as he is here. Good job of just letting those hands go. Mike Tyson's opponent is saying to himself, I can't believe this. Every time this guy throws, it seems like he lands. He's very judicious with his work.
Yeah, and that's not by accident. You know, that's his temperament. He has that kind of temperament. If you went out with the guy, you talk to the guy, you know, he thinks before he says things. He doesn't just, you know, let his mouth go. He doesn't just let his hands go. He lets them go when he thinks he should.
Missed that uppercut.
Willis's inability to connect is really concerning me right now. I don't think he's been able to get a thing done since he got tagged earlier in this fight.
Well, one thing that you got to worry about a little bit is whether or not the referee starts seeing that. That's one thing for you and me to see it. If the referee starts looking at him like, you know, he's not behaving right, he might start to move in there a little bit to stop this fight. He's got to get something going.
Get in there. Let's go. Move your feet.
And a well-targeted combination by Tyson. Now, this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just the sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
Keep working the body.
That straight right, unable to connect. That was not well targeted by Willis. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well-suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
Willis's cheek is cut. You can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Willis. I think his corner's really pleased by the work he's able to accomplish on the inside.
Yeah, I think what they're really pleased with, Joe, is how easily he's been able to get there.
Able to cover up that gut. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
Well-placed counterpunch by Tyson. Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Blocks that belt line well. By Willis. Showing you some defense there with the block. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Tyson. We've reached the halfway point of this battle. Real good fight here. Tough to get a sense of
who's really up? I could see making an argument for either guy, but that's a testament to both guys and what they've been willing to bring to this battle tonight.
Yeah, what it's a testament to, Joe, is that it's an enjoyable fight. After a while, you don't even concentrate on who's up. All you know is you're enjoying every bit of it.
Able to get rid of that one. And now on the inside is Tyson, and he's keeping busy and effectively scoring. Willis's opponent is having a field day here. I mean, just so accurate upstairs, but there's one reason he's so accurate. He's not moving his head.
No, he's not at all. And if he's not going to move his head, at least do something else. Catch and pitch. What I mean by that, Joe, is block and then pitch right back. Keep your opponent honest. He's not doing that either.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Teddy, you look at this action between these two, and you get the sense, at least with one guy, that's not where he wants to be.
No, you know, if you're going to be in the trenches, Joe, you need a jackhammer. He doesn't have a jackhammer. You know, those short piston-like punches. He has long arms. He wants to be anywhere other than in close.
Tried the hook, didn't get it. Willis is making for a very inviting target right now. You can see the blood around that eye. The cut is obviously worse than it was just moments ago. Good defense, just covering up down low. The twists and turns and the non-stop battle, it continues on as we've reached the 1 minute. Oh, Willis is almost out of it there. He was stunned. Well-placed counterpunch by Willis. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Mike Tyson. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to get everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Gets rid of that effort. Accurate counterpunch by Tyson. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecard.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Mike Tyson. He is hurt, and he's playing keep away now.
He needs to stay away.
Well-targeted counterpunch by Tyson. Mike Tyson's in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have him ahead on my scorecard too. But right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
Well, this isn't a bad form of defense. You know who did it to you, so stay away from him, right?
Exactly. Keep range a little bit. Now it's up to his opponent to close that range.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Mike Tyson on the inside can do such damage as he is here. Good job of just letting those hands go. Willis is thinking right now, oh, Mike Tyson's in bad shape.
Hey, no holding, no holding. Come on, punch it out.
That is it. This fight is over. Willis is your winner by TKO. The ref has seen enough.
By way of TKO, your winner, Express Willis.
Willis is your winner by TKO. Teddy, another impressive performance by him.
In every way, defensively, offensively, and finishing up.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening.